Greetings from Haventhrone, City of Immortals. Last time we found our adventurers in the corner of the Preachy Paragon, finalizing the details of their mission with Vaden, their contact from the Rave Gang. After ordering a confusing amount of food, you three headed toward Dellen's place, a lizard folk purportedly selling counterfeit soar. En route, you decided to go undercover as the Oi brothers, party promoters from the Shifty Shank Club in Haventhrone, looking to score. During the deal, through careful persuasion, you learned Dellen was only selling Soar as a means to rescue his pet Mupper, a Blepkin. After making the deal, you assured Dellen you'd rescue Mupper, and he learned of a name, Narvix, an unknown figure who delivers the Soar in question to Dellen. You learned of a meeting in 2 days at Dellen's place where you plan to intercept Narvix and complete your mission for the Rave Gang. As you were making your way home, you were jumped by Schmigel, a ferocious and angry bear folk. Sorry.
I like how you cracked up there, but you so firmly and assertively said to rescue his pet Mupper, a Blepkin. just fucking made up silly words.
Yeah, that part's totally normal. I don't get.
I don't even know. Wait, Mupper's a fake word?
As you were making your way home, you were jumped by Schmigel, a ferocious and angry bearfolk intent on taking the case of Soar that he had just bought. Not only did you hurt him emotionally, you hurt him physically and ended up killing him. Before you could recover, 2 of his hulking and very angry compatriots showed up, and that is where we will begin today's session. Standing on the opposite side of the back street are 2 more bearfolk. On the right stands an 8-foot-tall bearfolk with long, flowing black fur. Their snout and eyes are framed by a silver patch of fur. On one eye rests a golden monocle. Between their ears is a tiny, bright green bowler's cap. They are dressed in a very fine-tailored, matching, bright green corduroy suit with a purple breast pocket and yellow buttons. Next to them, peeking out of a large suit of tarnished silver plate mail, is a koala with a little maroon beret sitting between 2 pierced ears with dangling maroon feathers. A tattered maroon cape rests across their armor as they stand about 15 feet from Roy. To Thar, you are back 15 feet and over 10 feet to the left from Roy, and Gordy, you are 60 feet directly in front of the pair. The corpse of Smigel lays 20 feet in front of you. You notice an amorphous swirling of energy coalesce and rise up out of Smigel, and it condenses into an oval and floats rather quickly upward towards Haventhrone, disappearing out of sight. The green-suited bear addresses you through gritted fangs. Who killed Schmigel?
I think a lifetime of poor choices killed Schmigel. Heart disease, maybe. I've been backing up, and now I'm very close to these new bear people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they turn around, I turn around, and quick, he's overdosed on Soar. We need help. What does a 24 get me?
Ooh. You hear the labored breathing of the green-suited bear folk. Next to him, you see the eyes of the koala bear folk, which I know are not bears, but they're called drop bears. I wanted to include them anyhow.
They don't have the qualifications.
Nice.
Schmigel never touched the stuff. Now out of you 3, who killed Schmigel?
Did we already know the name of the gang that's selling the bad drugs?
You do not know the name of the bad drug gang. You know only Narvix was the only contact that you have so far. And you do not know the name of the bear gang.
Can we roll to see if we there's any giveaways on their what they're wearing or something? If we could
Sure.
maybe
Yeah,
would that be history or would that be?
Give me a history, because you can see from where you are.
Nat 1.
Does anyone else want to roll? No.
So I got a 17 altogether.
Okay. Roy, from your, adventures and gut rot and stuff like that, and the fact that these are big, hulking, and intimidating bear folk, you know this as the Southie Paw Gang, which is comprised of primarily bear folk. They work out of...
But not entirely.
Not entirely. Yeah, they allow the koala one.
Hence the koala.
Well, boys, look, it's a couple of Southies. Goodbye. Roy runs.
Can I roll maybe as a history check to know just like literally just any other gang member, like any other gang name?
Literally anything.
I have to know like at least another gang that's not the Rave.
Roll me a history check.
Natural 1.
Oh, wow.
You know the Rave. And you can come up with a gang name. Come up with a gang name on the spot for me. We'll go with that one.
Okay, so I'm going to. This has been my plan. I'm going to do it. I'm going to run up to the corpse.
Okay.
I take out my sword and I'm going to cut his head off.
Okay. I'm going to have you all roll initiative right then. But yes, keep going.
I'm already running. I've already run away. How many feet did I make that before Gordy did that?
Roll me a d4.
3.
You got 15 feet.
That's at least better.
You're in line with Tathar right now. All right, so I'm gonna
use like that moment of him slicing the head because I imagine they're probably looking at that, and I like whisper to myself, Esconarn, which gives me a slight advantage on stealth checks momentarily to try and hide behind something and like go stealth.
Well, I've created a distraction.
Sure.
Exactly.
We can say there's like some rubbish on the streets. You can hide behind the lamppost. There's like
rubbish.
garbage cans.
Some detritus.
Ooh.
And then I use that to roll behind some of the barrels.
I like that.
I roll for stealth then with advantage?
Yeah, roll through stealth check. Yep, with advantage.
All right, I'm not going to use that first one. 15 total.
Okay.
Esconarn.
And we'll say you'll move like you want to move like diagonally back just behind a barrel, kind of, and like you're peeking behind.
Yeah,
it.
like I like back roll like behind it 5 feet diagonally to exactly behind a barrel.
Okay, so as Gordy triumphantly lops the head off of Schmigel.
There's a point of me cutting off the head. I'm gonna try an intimidation tactic.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I slice the head off, and I'm covered in blood. I hold the head fucking high. I just scream with a thunderous, not magical, just like an actual thunderous voice. Schmigel is dead by the order of the Court of Towels. You all are fucked. Don't follow us or we'll cut your heads off too. Blah! And then I throw his head up in the air and I slice it in half.
Oh shit!
Somebody read Berserk recently.
Yeah, this is our dark episode.
Okay, that's my intimidation.
Do you have to roll to
Yeah.
slice the head in half?
I
Court of Towels? Oh no.
Real intimidating gang.
Is that our gang name?
the Court of Towels. Yeah, roll me an intimidation check.
Wait, I have inspiration.
You're
Wait,
gonna
or
need
can
it.
you roll? Yeah, you can roll inspiration on natural ones, my third one in a row, or do I just die?
Yeah, I think your heart explodes.
Yeah, you can use your inspiration. Yeah.
That is 6 plus 6, 12.
Okay.
Better than a 1.
How do I describe this? The green suited bear, you just see his eyes. They physically can't get bigger than what they are right now. They are bulging in their sockets, and you just see his chest expand and heave, and the yellow buttons that are on his chest just like shoot off. Another one shoots off. A third one shoots off. If anyone was standing directly in front of it, it would be pretty dangerous to take one of those in the face. And he just lets out this cacophonous roar of pain and sadness and just having been insulted so many times by you, Gordy. And he's like, Court of Towels, I swear, on the Southie Paw gang, I will hunt down every single thread. And I will eviscerate you. I will tear you from thread. I will destroy all. And then you hear a blood-curdling, like...
Oh, we did it.
All we had to do was mutilate a corpse.
Because this is the hallway of random people showing up. You see on the shoulder of this green-suited bear that's in mid-roar, you see Dellen, and the bear's falling forward, and you see that black, gnarly axe just sticking in the shoulder of the green-suited bear. And Dellen goes, Dellen will help you. And now I need everyone to roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Oh, mama.
Poop.
12 total. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Alright, so Gordy, you were 12. Tathar, you were a 14. And Roy, you are...
8.
Start of the order is Dellen's turn. So he rolled very well. So he's just going to raise his axe high up in the air. Dellen will do anything for Mupper. And he brings it down and connects with this large meaty back of this bear folk and just hammers away at it.
Holy shit, Dellen. It's he has like mother with her son trapped under a car energy.
That was a nice little twist, Luke.
Yeah, well, the thunder waves alerted not only bad guys, but good guys. Next up in the order is the green-suited bear, who is going to now stand up to its full 8 feet tall height, and you can see him just snarling, drool dripping down from his jowls and stuff like that, and he's going to turn around, ball up his clawed fists, and just try to punch Dellen as hard as he can. But as he does that, you notice that his fist doesn't connect with Dellen, but rather this spectral, larger version of a bear claw emanates from his fist and attempts to attack him. And with that, he just misses. Dellen just swiftly dodges out of the way. He ducks down, and the spectral bear claw just goes sailing right over him. With that, it is our players. Tathar, you are up.
All right. You know, you think a lot when you're at 3 life. What's the good thing to do now that I'm stealth? Realistically, we could just let them kill Dellen, and now's a good time to run away, guys.
And your Shadow Blade is still active. It lasts for a minute, but we'll say that you have 2 more rounds on it, given that there was some out of combat stuff.
Can I like stealth throw it from behind these barrels? Like back to the barrels, I just like whip it behind me at disadvantage.
Yeah, just because you're trying to whip it from the barrel. Yeah, roll me disadvantage in a ranged attack with your sword.
That wasn't the plan per se, but
I like that.
You like that? Okay.
You like this shit?
And who are you attacking? Are you attacking the green-suited bear or the plate mail koala?
The green-suited bear is the one that he just went after Dellen, right? He's went after retaliated and missed.
Yep.
Tathar peeks up behind the barrel and is doing that math calculation meme, crouches back down, has his shadow blade in his hand and whips it backwards and tries to hit the big green bear. So disadvantage, right?
Yes.
I get a 9.
It misses the green-suited bear, but connects with the plate mail bear, but it just hits the plate mail bear and his armor just is able to shrug it off. It is now sticking in the koala bear's chest plate, and they kind of take it, not knowing what's going on because they don't have a good visual on you, and they're mostly intent on looking at the green-suited bear companion fighting Dellen, who seems to be the major threat at this point.
I'll take it. And then bonus action, I summon the Shadow Blade back.
Okay.
Does that show him where you are?
That's what I was wondering.
No, you the black shadow blade swirls and dissipates from his chest and then reappears in your hand, but you are trying to conceal yourself, so we will say that no one notices.
And then movement, I'm just gonna keep stealth creeping further away.
You're moving towards Gordy at this point, because Gordy's at the far end of the street.
Just trying to like beeline from like one object to another, like when they're not looking, which would be a range of 30 feet.
All right, roll me another stealth check.
22.
Okay. You know those in apartment buildings and stuff like that, they have like the brownstone like steps and like the little alcoves. Yeah, let's say you're crouched behind one of those. You dipped and dived your way from like lamppost to there's a crate of bananas that has more than 10 bananas in it spoiling, and you dodge behind that, and then you dip into the little alcoves. And you said you wanted to move up 30 feet?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
And then I'm done.
All right. And you were stealthy. All right, Gordy, you were up.
Just covered in blood. How close is Gordy to Tathar?
You are 10 feet away.
Gordy, throw me.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Tathar.
Yes.
A creature of your choice you can see within range regains hit points 1d4 equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which is...
I'm gonna get a 1.
Is that spell attack bonus? Is that the same shit?
Okay, so that would be your charisma modifier. So whatever plus that is.
So it's a 1d4 plus 4.
Ooh, nice.
I got a 2, so I'll heal you 6, but I pluck a little flower from my coat, my kimono garden. It's like a little pink flower with like a little yellow center on like a green stem, and I just eat the whole thing. And then I just say, love, and it heals him.
Excellent.
Only he hears it.
I wink at you.
I don't wink back. Because I'm not gonna give away your position.
All right, so you do that. That was Healing Word, right? Correct?
Yes. And then are Roy and Tathar on like the same side of the street?
No, Tathar is if we're facing like looking over the shoulders of Dellen, the green suited bear, the koala and plate mail, and then looking down towards the street. Roy would be on the right, Gordy, you would be in the center, and you're at Schmiggle's corpse right now, and then Tathar would be on the left of that.
Okay, I'm just gonna get within 30 feet of them.
So you'd only need to move up 5 feet.
Let's do it.
Okay. You were within 30 feet of the green suited bear.
I'll just draw my sword two-handed.
Okay.
Well, I think I already had it out. But
You already had it out, yeah, but you get into your cool battle pose.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. And with that, we have Roy up.
Right, so Roy was running down the alley away from, like, the threat of violence, and then he ended up running towards Gordy, who just went full fucking wild.
Absolute caveman energy. I run this pack.
Yeah. He ran straight at Gordy, who went full I spit on your grave. Roy stops sliding on, like, the cobblestones, like, fuck. I am surrounded by insane people. Can I still move my hex?
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, because we established you had it, I will allow you moving your hex.
Okay, so I place the box of drugs down between my feet, spin my body around, and hex the koala bear.
Okay.
So that will affect his any strength checks.
Any strength checks on koala bear. And how does that hex look on him? Like, what is...
My hands pull this purple energy out of the corpse of Schmiggle, and I spin it around and throw it right onto the koala.
Okay, I love it.
Which has his, like, an image of an evil eye over his forehead.
Nice.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Right into the koala.
Right into the koala. All right.
Dirty 20.
Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, a dirty 20. That connects. Roll me some damage.
Heard it.
Alright, so that does 1d10 plus 4 force damage, so that's 5.
Okay.
And then another, because he is hexed, 1d6 worth of necrotic damage. That is a 3, equaling 8.
8 total.
8 total, so 5 force, 3 necrotic damage.
So you unleash this eldritch energy, and it zips in. I'm looking for a better adjective than zip.
Zippity!
It zips and zooms and
Zoot suit rides!
Zoot suit rides right through the air, and it collides with the chest of the plate mail koala, the honorary member of the Southie Ball gang. And he...
am I shooting like they're Rudy?
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Like the runt of the pack that will one day grow to be great, but realistically, it'll die of chlamydia because it's a koala bear.
It's a space movie.
Yeah, all that happens. All right, next up is the plate armor koala bear.
Plate armor.
Next up is the plate armor koala bear.
With his armoire.
You see the plate armored koala bear just raise one hand to his forehead, doing some sort of what you can only gather as a religious gesture of some sort, and he just murmurs, "For Schmigel," and he. With a flourish, he reaches behind him, brushing out his cape so it flies open behind him, and he pulls out a rather large blunderbuss, this large-looking tube with a hefty stock on it, and he kneels in his plate armor and steadies one hand holding the gun on his thigh, and the other brings the crook of the stock up to his shoulder, and he narrows his sight, and he's looking at you, Gordy, and
Gordy,
he will
watch out.
fire.
He's got his thing on
blunderbuss
him.
at you. He's got his thing on him.
There are guns in this universe?
Nice.
Magic guns.
Now, with the knowledge of that there are guns in this world, and he pulls it out at me and looks at me and does it, I am going to expend my last bardic inspiration die to use cutting words at 3rd level.
Okay. Cut him with your words.
So this is part of my College of Lore. When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage roll, use the reaction to expend one of my bardic inspiration die to subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll.
Say something really mean.
Oh, this is gonna be mean, all right. I'm gonna again reach into my little kimono garden and pick out just like an old rancid potato that just shouldn't be on the vine anymore. It's just shriveled and smelly, and I eat it. And then I let out a huge roar. Your friend Schmigel, he's fucking dead. You're next, and your green suited behemoth is next, because my friend over there's got an axe in his fucking shoulder, and you're fucking next. So I rolled a d6. That's my bardic inspiration die. That is a 1.
Okay. The plate armored koala narrows his eyes down the sight. He shoots, but the words so poignant, so brutal, and so cutting cause him to miss. And with a deafening boom, the shot goes off, but the shot goes over your shoulder, and when it hits, it hits with a cacophonous explosion, and you see some sort of flame burst from the shot in the surrounding wall, and some chunks of gravel and rock and building fall down from where it had landed and connected.
And I didn't move a fucking inch.
Guys, dibs.
I acknowledge from far away.
Next up is Dellen. He raises his axe and starts to twirl it and spin it over his head, and as he's doing it, it catches flame, and this bearded, brutal-looking axe with a jagged blade and broken bits just engulfs in flame. When it becomes the zenith of this spinning and this twirling, he grabs it, sinking his big lizard folk clawed hands into the handle of it and brings down the axe onto the green-suited bearfolk as best he can. Oh, and he fucking criticals! Oh yeah! You guys are really lucking out, because they are coming here to kill you. Alright, let me roll damage for that. He deals 15 points of damage to the green-suited bearfolk, and the green-suited bearfolk just roars out, as his now suit is burst from his own muscles, but now torn and slightly on fire from Dellen's attack. Next up is the green-suited bear. And the green-suited bear folk is panting. You can see the attack is taking some out of him. And he goes, I'm Yerd of the Southie Paw Gang, and I will make all of you pay for Schmiggle. He rears up for another attack against Dellen, who's just been beating the ever-loving shit out of him. The dice are all in your favors tonight. And he summons another spectral bear claw, this time trying to bring it above him, raising his arm high up and slams it down with the ground. The bear claw barely missing Dellen as he dodges out of the way. When Dellen dodges,
You're playing with yourself. We haven't done anything productive for this
you've
fight.
done.
I threw a sword backwards.
You threw sword backwards, and so far all the bad guys are missing. You also notice when Dellen dodges, there seems to be a slight blur or shadow to his ethereal movement. It just seems a little more than a normal dodging out of the way to the more keener of your eyes. And then next up is the sword-throwing sneaky boy, Tathar.
I'm going to sneak up 30 feet.
All right.
21.
All right. You're rolling well. You are able
I
to...
have good stealth,
Holy
baby.
shit.
Yerd is in combat with Dellen, so he doesn't see you. And the plate armor koala is looking through a scope, and he's mostly trained on Gordy right now, so he also isn't surveying the battlefield fully. So you're able to sneakily make your way.
I'm like eyeing them up, so I notice that happening, and then I'm rummaging behind different obstacles and protruding parts of the path.
Would you like to go back to your previous barrel?
You know what? It was a good barrel. I'm going back to it.
That's a nice barrel.
Now that I'm 25 feet away again, this time I'm gonna accurately throw my shadow blade at Yerd, the more injured one.
Okay.
16.
That hits.
Yes. I am trying to do it stealthily in a way. With the bonus action, I'll crouch down behind the barrels after, in case they didn't see me. I don't know what you want to do about that.
It's like a comedy of errors how they can't see you. The shadow blade, God damn it, not zips through the air. Jesus Christ, think of a different word. The shadow blade.
Zip.
The shadow blade
Flings.
sails through the air.
Sails.
Sails through the air. Sail. Finding its way into the back of Yerd, who's currently in combat with Dellen, and he's just roaring out more. So roll me some damage.
Which on a hit is 2d8. Let's see, boys. 8 though total. 8 though.
You see Yerd is physically bleeding from all the wounds that he's been receiving. And does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just use my bonus action to bring the blade back.
Okay, perfect.
I'm still standing behind the barrels.
Yeah.
And then gradually, as the turns go on, I'm gonna sit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use an action. I'll just slowly make my way down below the barrel. No one's like,
I fall.
Yeah, you're playing red light, green light with bears.
Gravity is a free action.
Ooh, I like that. You should use that if you ever crush somebody. All right, Gordy, you are up.
Okay. Big bear, pretty bloodied. Little bear, what's his itch?
He's staring at you with a big blunderbuss. He's taken some damage, but he seems to be doing fine.
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on the koala bear.
Okay.
I unleash a string of insults laced with subtle... I'm just an insulting, just hard-ass, like, fucking person.
You're just a rude boy.
I'm just a rude person.
Hey, rude boy.
Unleash a string...
He is the Raphael of the team.
It must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. 19.
Holy shit.
I want to hear the joke or what you're going to attempt to mock him viciously with.
So I pop my gourd and I take a swig of whatever brown liquid is just detritusing on the inside, and I just let out a belch, and I was like, "Nice fucking shot."
That only, unfortunately, incentivizes him more to shoot. Do you do anything else?
I'm gonna duck behind cover.
Okay.
I'm like waving to him. I'm like, this barrel is really nice.
You could use the corpse of Schmigel.
I will use the corpse of Schmigel.
Oh yeah, that's so diehard of you.
So yeah, that's right behind you, so you can just move back 5 feet.
Actually, just paint the picture, right? I'm standing in front of the corpse of Schmigel. I take out my katana. I slice him open from the base of his neck to his waist, and I crawl inside.
You all right there, buddy?
Safe.
Yeah. What have you been talking to with your therapist about?
It's cold out here. I want to be warm.
What? He's just quoting Star Wars, like the Tauntaun scene.
So you slice your defeated enemy knave to chops after having decapitated him.
Yeah, and white beans come out, like the Star Wars scene.
I didn't know we were playing with an edgelord.
Yeah. All right. So you are covered in Schmigel guts.
Roll to see if you learn a new recipe inside.
Roll to see if you learned something about yourself today. All right.
No, I'll just hide it behind him.
You'll hide behind him. Okay. Roy, you are up next.
That was all like a daydream Gordy had, and he shook his head. He's like, "I'll get behind him."
No. Let me just hide right behind him.
All right, Roy, you are up.
All right, Koala Bear, it's time for a gunfight.
A good old-fashioned street gun show.
I hope you bought tickets because here's a gun show.
A crowd is like forming in the back. Oh, guys, they're having one of them good old-fashioned street gun shows again.
It's where everyone shows off their guns.
It's a gun show.
It's a gun show.
I'm about to show you my guns. Eldritch Blast. 19 to hit.
Your guns connect. The blast of Eldritch energy makes its way through the air, sailing, zipping, soaring, doing all sorts of things, loop-de-loops, and fucking hits him right in the ear. It blows off his very cute beret that he had on.
Oh shit! What color?
It was maroon. It matches his cloak and his earrings.
That was so close. That was so close to just being a raspberry beret.
I don't know what that means.
I can't help you.
That's all right. No one can.
Damage is 1d10 plus 4. So that's 9 points of force damage plus 1d6 necrotic damage.
Woo!
So that's 5 necrotic damage, so 14 points of damage straight to the chest. I'm gonna kill you and wear your boots.
He roars out in the way that the koala bear does, which is ow! It's a very long and pained gurgle of pain. But all right. Next up is him. He's looking down the barrel of his sights, the plate armored koala, and he sees Gordy make a tactical maneuver behind his best friend, former best friend, and then he sees the other one, you, Roy, at a good old-fashioned gun show, and he's going to train his blunderbuss onto you, and goes, "Good thing I'm a VIP," and he is going to hit with a 14.
Disagree.
Does that not hit, or does that?
I have 14 armor.
Okay, meets it, beats it.
Okay, so then as a reaction,
Yes.
the ends of my scarf flutter in the imaginary breeze, and I use my reaction to cast shield, bumping my AC to 19.
Oh shit. Okay. Excellent. As your scarf made out of love shields you and protects you, a glistening iridescent shield.
Creating another energy field in the shape of a big, thick cable knit sweater.
Nice.
So fucking thick.
It's so thick.
The blast hits it, and you're on the other side of it, so you hear that deafening but everyone else on the other side of it hears a big explosion, and the fire dissipates and goes around the sides of the shields. And he goes, "God damn."
So the fire dissipates, and Roy's just left standing there.
Yes.
eyeing him down.
Smoldering. But smoldering, everything's around you smoldering, not you. You're pristine, baby.
The only thing smoldering is these eyes.
It is now Dellen's turn. Dellen is just methodically just attacking Yurd without very much emotion. He seems to be very natural in the state. And so Dellen drags his now flaming axe in a circle around him, dragging it across the floor, making all these flames and sparks shoot up as he is gaining momentum, and he swings basically for the fences at Yurd's head. And Yurd is able to duck underneath and narrowly dodge this intent of decapitating blow. Lovers, we will be reunited soon. All right, next up is Yurd. He's going to summon these astral bear claws on either side of Dellen and smash them together, hoping to sandwich Dellen in his attack. Dellen. And he does. These astral bear claws clasp and they squeeze Dellen, and he raises him up like a foot off the ground, and he's just squeezing him. And Dellen is not yelling and not making a noise. He's taking the pain, but you can see he's obviously being crushed. But he's a tough cookie, this Dellen. And that will end Yurd's turn. And now it is Tathar.
I'll start twirling my hands together behind these barrels, and you see the swirling energy form into this swan, pale white essence inside of it. You can faintly hear and see, no one can see it except me, but these spirit-like... I'm doing this show for myself in the corner. These spirits circling inside of the orb, and I go, elements of poet's gourd, release them, friends, chromatic orb. And I cast chromatic orb.
Hell yeah.
At Yurd.
Okay. And what type of energy are you infusing with this chromatic orb?
I'll just do fire. I feel like that hurts. Yeah, that hurts pretty much everyone. And it's not like you don't really get an added bonus unless like it happens to be their weakness, right?
Yeah, you only get a bonus. If they have resistance, they'll do less damage. If they have vulnerability, they'll do more damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll choose fire. When my intention becomes fire, you see the orb after its initial description flame up and turn red, and then I cast
Flame on!
Nice.
Also, nat 20.
Oh, hell yeah. Describe to me what you do to this. What was a sloth bear in a nice corduroy suit wearing a tiny little boiler's cap?
I see Yurd just like distracted in the heat of battle, and I just really get calm and focused, takes a breath, and is very at one with the moment, and casts it. And this direct beeline just right in the center of his back, and then it just erupts.
Meaty bareback.
I bear back and ball him. And then he takes 3d8 damage. 18 damage.
18 damage. You can see through Yurd at this point as this orb of fire energy just blasts through him. Dellen is dropped to the ground as the spectral claws of this bear are released and fade into nothingness. Yurd sinks to his knees and slumps over.
Oh wait, I want to say a cool thing because I killed him.
He's still slumping. You got 30 seconds.
That's a slow slump.
Gravity is a free action.
Looks like that's a forest fire you couldn't prevent.
And then he engulfs in flames and slumps over and dies. And you killed another bear folk.
Yay, extinction! And I high five my friends. And then there's a montage of us running up the road just killing animals.
Running up that road.
Killing all those
goats.
As he slumps over, the smoldering corpse of Yurd is laying there, and the soul essence of Yurd floats above him and coalesces and sails through the air and disappears, going towards the city of Haventhrone.
While that happens, Tathar opens his hand. This black tome manifests in his hand. In his right hand manifests this quill, and he takes notes, looking meticulously at the essence floating away, and starts scribbling down notes.
While you're doing that, roll me a Arcana check.
Okay. 17 plus 5, so 22.
Okay, that's just something I'm going to know, just so you know.
Cool. And then with the snap of his fingers, the quill goes away, and the tome goes back to a side holster.
Your tome holster.
Left side is a tome holster, right side is
A quill.
just an empty holster for the quill, but it's magic.
Because you got your thing on you.
I got my thing on me. And that's it.
All right, Gordy, you are up next.
It's just the koala that's alive?
It's just the koala alive. And before you go, the plate armored koala looks to his now smoldering dead friend. Just a single tear falls down from his eye. And now it is your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, you're killing their friends.
It's weird that they're just hanging out, fighting to the death.
Gang life.
It's gang life, yeah.
I raise my hands. Like, hey, don't shoot. Hey, buddy, is it a weird time to talk now?
I love you guys.
No, this is the right play, I feel.
He's just staring at you through his barrel or his blunderbuss with a scope, and yeah, it is. What do you fucking want?
Listen, I get it. Schmigel came and he was all hopped up to take our stuff, and then his brother here, Mr. Green Man, also was hyped up because
He had a name.
Yeah,
Had.
Fuck you guys, and he's done. That's it. Whatever you were saying is not gonna work because you all chimed in saying had. You can go on, but just so you know, it's not gonna work.
Okay, I understand that maybe what we've said unanimously.
That was the best work of teamwork you guys had so far.
We're great.
May have swayed you a different way, but okay, then I'll cast Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
Everything what we said unanimously may have swayed you a different way, but it's unfortunate to see you go.
All right, I have to roll a.
That's my Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, it is. Wisdom save, correct? Yes. And with that, he rolled a 4, so he is mocked viciously by you.
Okay, so let me 1d4 his ass. So 1d4 psychic damage, and then he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
4.
Oof.
Full of psychic damage on this clown.
A second tear streams down his eye.
Hey, your friends are pretty furry. You could probably use them as a tissue.
Insult to injury. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Roy, you are up.
Well, it's just your bad luck. You've run into a full linen closet of folded towels or whatever we are.
The Court of Towels.
Don't forget.
Eldritch Blast.
The Court of Towels. I put a curse on you to my last dying breath.
That will be soon, actually. Eldritch Blast. 15.
To hit, that connects.
All right. That's 5 force damage and 2 necrotic damage, 7 damage altogether.
7 damage altogether. All right. You unfurl your eldritch magic, summoning it, and it blasts through the air and hits the plate armor wearing, not named yet, Koala Man, and hits him in the chest, and he grunts with an intimidating roar. Does that end your turn, my friend?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, actually, I might as well scoot back 30 feet.
Okay.
Scooting.
It is now the plate armor wearing Koala's turn, and he looks to Schmigel, saddened by the desecration of his corpse. He looks to Yerd, and the smoldering corpse of Yerd gives him no comfort.
Good.
It'd be a little weird if he did.
Actually,
I fucking hated that guy. I hated that guy. It was really rude.
Hey, you want to join our gang?
The Court of Towels. I've heard so much.
Turnip salesman. He's really chill.
And so he will train his gun onto you, Gordy, despite you being in cover. But your insults and words and desecrations have hurt him more than anything else has this whole entire battle.
Good.
And he will raise his rifle up and shoot.
With disadvantage.
Mocked.
with disadvantage because he is mocked and with cover.
And he's not hitting you.
And he rolled 2 2s. So the shot goes right into Schmigel and just explodes some Schmigel guts. Schmiguts everywhere.
You blew up Schmigel!
Do you even love him, bro?
I love him so much. I love him so much.
Roy, you gotta promise me I get to play with it whenever I want, though.
I guess that is fair. That is fair.
Deal.
It is now Dellen's turn, and he sees the plate armored wearing koala, and within a blink of an eye, he teleports right behind him. He wasn't too far from him. He was only like 5 feet, but he just decided to do it all flourishy. And he's standing over him because the koala...
How many powers does this low-level drug dealer have?
Who said he was low level? And you guys are like, oh, let's jump him. I was waiting for you to jump him.
Let's jump him, bro.
Let's jump him.
I imagine he's like the guy from like Seven Deadly Sins, the lion son of pain or whatever, where he's just like when we met Dylan, he was just like a skinny frail, like, where's my blubber, mupper? And then literally when he showed up here, he was like, Dylan is here to save you.
I can deal. I can
Yes,
fight.
exactly that.
Every round, his pecs just get bigger and bigger and bigger. His
Same.
scales grow in size. And so he's going to one-handed raise his axe over the kneeling, plate armored wearing koala, whose name is Docty, who I'm just going to say that because I'm
You're just gonna say it?
Because I'm so tired of fucking saying plate armored koala.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
Docty! And
That
he's
doesn't
going-
fucking matter. We're gonna kill you.
You're so fucking dead. This is literally bad. Stupid little idiot.
And he's going to bring that axe down and just cleave the koala from the rest of the plate armor, lopping his head off.
Are we murder hobos yet?
No,
No, the hobos are killing themselves on us.
the hobos are murdering.
We have established that we have places to live, so not the hobo part.
Yeah, we're just murder.
We're murder homeowners.
You're like landlords, the worst.
Ooh, that's a terrifying gang name. The HOA.
Ooh. What about, can we change it to murder tenants?
No, I mean, in your defense, you did get jumped.
Double jumped.
Double jumped. You got double jumped.
There's actually 4 bear people behind these guys.
Yeah.
I'm literally like, I am waiting.
And the head of Docty hits the ground and thumps a few times and rolls. And from the stump of Docty's corpse, the soul of Docty coalesces and forms into oval shape and essence and floats off.
It's his essence.
My tome flies up from my left side again, and I intently focus and take note of any details. And my quill floats up from my right quill holster and starts
Quilster.
scribbling down notes.
Can you roll me an Arcana check again?
Yeah. 9.
Okay, 9 total.
I use an inspiration.
Yeah, sure.
I'll use it. Fuck it.
So now you have no inspiration.
I'll just have to be funny again.
I look forward to it.
19. It was worth it.
All right, 19 for soul research. Dellen raises one clawed foot up and just pushes over the corpse of Docty, the koala-plated, armor-plated koala.
That was a terrifying image. Just there.
I saw that too, and it like stunned me. I was like,
Are they live or dead? They won't be live for long. That's
Or
for
you
sure.
can make it like pretend like it's a koala megazord, and it's like, but it's just like all koala based.
Dellen sees you can fight. Dellen is hopeful for the return of Mupper.
We see that you can fight, Dallin. Thanks for getting our backs back here. Thanks for getting our backs.
Thanks for getting our dick back, balls, and
And koala skin suit.
And then internally in all your souls you hear do 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 do, and that's supposed to be the Final Fantasy
Leveling up?
Yeah, you level up.
Yes! Jewel me though. We just like
3 blasts of light, like from Highlander. Just you guys are lifted up.
Holy shit.
Just hit by lightning.
You get hit by cave lightning. Everyone's pecs increased.
yeah, I feel the energy. Is it because I ate Schmiggle's heart?
Did you eat Schmiggle's heart? Does
No,
that happen?
no, he's humanoid. That's weird.
That's weird.
It is weird.
No judgment.
Still a bear.
It happens in gut rot.
No, we'll just take his heart out and use it for something else later. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but that was fucking fun.
Who's next? Who's in that alleyway over there, huh?
no,
you want to
they-
jump us?
You? Wait, you're all in. I'm sorry. Hold on. Roy jogs over and picks up the blunderbuss. Thank you. That's very nice of you. He puts it on his back. He actually sticks it down the center of the carpet he has on his back. Jogs over to the box of drugs. Picks that up. I actually think we should just probably go straight to the house. Or I should go straight to my house, and I don't care what you guys do.
Let's go board up
While you're doing that, Dellen is just eating
the heart.
the plate armored koala's like he's just stuck his
It's not
Eating
weird for
his
him
what?
to do that.
like he stuck his head in like the neck part of his armor and it's just like kind of like a clam. He's slurping it up.
Oh wait, he's like a lizard folk, right?
Yeah, he's a lizard folk.
Okay, so me thinking about like not eating, we just agree that eating humanoids is fucking weird, and this guy's doing it.
He doesn't care.
They're bearmanoids.
They're bearmanoids.
No, I'm just saying we like.
Oh, yeah.
like just disagreed on it. So now we see this.
Yeah.
He's a drug dealer.
Okay, Dylan. We'll see you later, stranger.
Oh, he just gives you a thumbs up, but he's intently just just going to town.
Go kids, let's go kids. Roy, we should probably... Are you sure you're going to be able to keep that safe alone? You want some company back at your place?
Are you in it? I mean, look, it's not like...
I'll bring in snacks.
All right, fine. Everybody come on back to my place. I have couches.
Plural.